Alright guys, what is up? Welcome to episode 6 of the Cap recap video. We are going to look over the prospects again, and we're going to look over some league leaders, some rookies of the year, potential, stuff like that. We're also going to look at transactions and make sure no caps got traded in the first 60 or so games of the season. So let's take a peek here. Let's go to transactions completed. We are just going to do, what am I doing? Oh my lord. We already knew about that trade. We're going to go to all. I'm going to go trades. So Kemp for Kipnis, no caps there. Joey Bart away from Boston is pretty solid. That's interesting. Rowdy Tellez, Cam Gibson. All right. It doesn't look like any caps got traded during the year. Except, oh, there's one right there. Stephen Huffman gets traded from Chicago to Tampa Bay. So Stephen Huffman is now a Tampa Bay Ray. Brett Phillips, Sectarian, Roman Quinn, Andy Burns. And there's another one. James Majera, a top prospect that was in the New York Mets system, I believe, is moving to Toronto in a trade for Francisco Mejia. So James Majera is now a Blue Jay. I believe it's the second time that he's got traded in 1 year, which is crazy town. So he goes to Toronto from Oakland to the Mets, now to the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's see if there's anybody else. We already... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did Vladdy Jr. go back to the Blue Jays? Guys, I must be tripping here. Like, I'm pretty certain that Vladdy Jr. got traded to Detroit last year. Did Toronto just get him back again? Toronto deals Vladdy Jr., then brings him back for another cap, Jason Cuero. Cap for cap, 1-for-1 trade as Detroit takes Jason Cuero and Toronto gets Vladdy Jr. back. Toronto decided to deal the real Vladimir Guerrero Jr., so I guess they wanted a Vladdy Jr. on the team. So Vladdy Jr. goes back to Toronto. How damn interesting, man. My God. My God. So we did have some caps traded, so that's interesting. Top prospects, Kent Murphy takes the #1 spot. Kevin Johnson solidifies himself as #2. Juan Gonzalez is up to #4. PBR is 5. LaFontaine 6. Harry Potter is 8. Tam Kerner's 14. Robert Jepson slides in at 17. Michael Nutter is 20. Red Dogman 25. Meatball Mike at 37. And that is it for the top 50. That is it. So we are going to go look at some awards now, just players of the month and whatnot, to make sure none of our guys got anything. Mengden, Michael Chavez, Sexy Gnome, not the rookie of the month, or not the player of the month, the rookie of the month. 328, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. He is going to love that. He just commented today that he was super hyped that he finally is up in the majors, and he gets a Rookie of the Month in the month of April. Good on him. In the month of May, Kershaw, Altuve, and Braden Bishop. And in the National League, Nathan Eovaldi, Corey Seager, and Josh Naylor. So if we go to the award voting right now, American League, we've got Jose Altuve. Batting title, reliever. No Rookie of the Year yet. So actually we're not. Okay, Devin Leonard did win the Rookie of the Year. All right. I said that in my last video, I think, and I had a feeling that Bartolo got it. My cap. But I'm glad that I was right. So Altuve, JD, Trout. Okay, so we're not going to do much here because a lot of the awards not there yet. All-Star voting, we will take a peek through and see if any of our dudes are getting some votes for the All-Star squad. We'll start in the American League here. Infante, closer, no. Catcher, Alonso. Second base, Garrett Hampson. Vladimir Guerrero. Shortstop, nobody. Unless I'm absolutely missing somebody. So we're going to go National League. Keuchel, McCullers, Woodruff, Porcello. Chris Mills. Mills Gaming TV. Look at that beautiful face. He is number 5 on the National League starting pitcher all-star voting. He's 7-4 with a 1.9 ERA this year. My God. Absolutely killing it this year. Potential's going up. Overall's going up. What a year from Chris Mills in the first 60 games. I believe he was not up last year. He was up in September. It didn't count. But even then, he pitched incredibly. 3.3. His walks are a bit high. But he's keeping runs off the board. So that's awesome to see Chris Mills. Relief pitcher, nobody. Closing pitcher, nobody yet. Catcher, Jalen Ramsey, 6th. Yep, 6th in the voting. 12 home runs, 34 RBIs, hitting 270 for the same team, the Arizona Diamondbacks. So they're getting their caps out strong, hitting the gate hard. Nobody third base, nobody shortstop. Left field is a blank, as is center field, and as is right field. So in the top of the list, all we see is Chris Mills, and all we see is Jalen Ramsey getting the votes. Not bad at all. I am not going to go through everybody's stats this time. I feel like that takes a lot of time away. And it's definitely not what I would like to do. So, sort. I wonder if there's an easier way to do this. No, because a lot of potentials, like the Rangers have a lot of A's. That's not the way to do it. I mean, we have a lot of guys in AAA. Kind of making their way through. We can go lineups here and kind of go this way and see see if we can see some quick caps. Devin Lauder hitting 261. Remember, he was traded to Houston. Hold on, I saw Connected Truffins there. This might be a better way. 246. We're kind of just looking for the starting 9. I'm not really looking on the right side at all. If they're not in the starting lineup, I'm not going to look at them. So, again, I might miss some people. I apologize if I do. But we're just trying to roll through as fast as we can. We might go through the AAA lineups, too. Just to kind of get a quick see. Jalen Ramsey, we already saw. Again, Sexy Gnome hitting 8th for the Dodgers. 3 home runs, hitting 273. Australia isn't real. It looks like he just got called up because he does not even. Has 6 at bats, 0 for 6 for the Padres. But it looks like he's going to start getting some more at bats there going forward. Noah Valiser had a really great year last year, hitting 222 this year with 6 bombs for the Yankees. Stephen Huffman just got traded to the Rays, hitting in the 2 spot, 265. He does have 1 home run, and he's driven in 14 runs. Dylan Conroy, I believe it is a cap as well. 238, 2 home runs. Yes, definitely a cap. Definitely a cap. Ian Bergen Shampoo Poo for Toronto. Wait, didn't they? Wait, I am so confused. I am so confused here. I may have read that all completely wrong last episode. The real Vladdy Jr. is still here. The real Vladdy Jr. is still here. I swear Vladdy Jr. might be in AAA. I really got to figure this out. Okay, he is. Okay, so the other Vladdy Jr. is back in Toronto. Bergen Shampoo hitting 217 with 7 bombs. Potential's going down, but his overall is going up. That's pretty interesting. James Majera, just because we're here, hitting 125. Kyle Tucker. Jose Rivera, the brand new White Sox, hitting out of the DH spot. 235 with 4 bombs. Josh Bell. Taron Dornak is up for the Detroit Tigers, hitting 286, 1 home run, and 3 RBIs. On the same team as Chief Dick, who has 7 bombs and 236. Pedro Antonio. My God, he's an 83, dude. That is crazy. Crazy. 305 hitting out of the 8-hole in Kansas City. My Lord, what a year so far. Santa Claus only hitting 211. Wilson Hedges. All right, so let's go through AAA real quick, just like we just did, because I'm really curious just to see. Don Kelly, which is a cap, hitting 287. Little Jeb Randall hitting 268. Ben Raines hitting 198, and CJ Myers hitting 285. Rolling right now. Jugsy Siegel hitting 257, 9 home runs out of that 3-hole. D. Rico hitting 519 in 27 at-bats. My word. I'd say that's good. Yes, it's limited at-bats. I get it, but goddamn. Conrad Snow hitting 247. Kevin Shepard hitting 266. Ronald McToodle under the Mendoza line, but does have 4 bombs this year. Roger Dorn leading off for Fresno, hitting 231. Bryce Skinner, 277, 11 home runs, 43 runs batted in. That's got to be one of the top years so far. Tam Kerner hitting 282. Garrett Overton hitting 280. Bruce Daniel, I think, is a cap, 220. And Brandon Plant hitting 225. Alex Worth hitting 323 in limited at-bats. Sidney Levi hitting 244. Hokies Rule, whoops, 242. Pizza Tut, 271. Dr. Dank hitting 314. DJ Drew, 274. Kevin Jernson, 221. And Jamie LaFontaine hitting 274. So 4 caps on the AAA squad for the St. Louis Cardinals. Sam Forte hitting 237. Harry Bonds hitting 213 in AAA. Chandler Howard, I think, is a cap. 252. Brad Keg definitely is 244. Juan Gonzalez, number 4 overall prospect, struggling, hitting 213 with 0 home runs. Luis Robert, Diaz. Again, if I miss anybody, guys, I apologize. I'm trying to roll through and not have a 48-minute long video. Robert Jepson killing it right now, hitting 377 home runs. He is a top prospect. He might be time for him to go up here pretty soon. Eugene the Dragon hitting 300 with 9 home runs. Great year there thus far. Nobody. Vladdy Jr., 198 on the move back to Toronto. Oscar Tavares, 251. 40 ounces, 247. Northwest Brook hitting 273. Evan Longoria, I love that he's down in AAA. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny to me. Average Joe's hitting 250. Parker Meadows might be one. I'm sorry if he is. Okay. There's not a lot of pitchers. But we are going to go through the Major League anyways. Fast Eddie, 8.68 ERA. He's struggling just like he did last year. There's a lot less to look at. If you're in the bullpen, guys, and you're a closer, I apologize. I know for the White Sox, we will stop and see. Because I know Lotto is there. We already know Chris Mills. We already saw him. Whitley, Tukey, Tawan. We don't have a ton of cap pitchers in the franchise as a whole. Okay, so we'll go to actually we'll go back to the majors real quick. I think I missed the White Sox. We will look here. Josh Lawton, just want to make sure. 4.33 ERA and a 1-2 record. AAA will take a peek here. Forrest Andrews, 2-6. Romano, Casimir. Cornball Billy, 0-3 with a 3.7. Again, guys, if I miss anybody, I'm so sorry. Creed Morey, 2.91. Taylor Swiderski, 5.91. Angels fan, I know that's one. 8.8 with a 0-7 record. Rip. Harry Potter, 7-3, 3.09. Not bad at all. Davis. Nobody that I recognize. Dwayne Underwood, I think. There's Kent Murphy, 3.98 with and 2-8 record. Unfortunately, not pitching well. Black, Colby Allen, Nate Pearson. All right, looks like that's it. So, guys, there's a quick run through of our caps. We'll go back to AAA or the majors. Quick run through of the caps. If I entirely missed your guy because he's not in the majors or he's not in a AAA lineup, I apologize. Hopefully everyone should be up in AAA next year at the very least, with a lot of guys being up in the majors. Like I said, it's going to be a lot better once a majority, if not all of the caps are in the majors. It's going to be really interesting to look through stats and league leaders and stuff like that. It's going to be pretty damn cool, especially with all-star teams being comprised of real-life prospects now and our creative players. It's going to be dope. Guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching the Cap Recap video, episode 6 for my YouTube franchise series. Please hit the like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you think. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. We will see you next time.